So today I want to talk about giving away your good stuff. Well, what do I mean by that? So one of the things that I was taught by mentors of mine, Andrew and Darryl Grant, many years ago, was that give away your best stuff, give away your good stuff, because people will still buy from you. Now, that had a lot of people going, oh no, I can't do that. Then my competitors will know what I do and they'll steal everything and I will have no customers, and total scarcity mindset, right? And yet the opposite is actually true. If you give away your good stuff, people will come because they want to work more with you. They are attracted by your generosity. They're attracted by your knowledge. And truthfully, your competitors are going to be so far behind you, it's not funny anyway. They're going to be taking the time to catch up to where you already are. And of course, by the time they do, you'll already be ahead again. It's like, who was it? Somebody said, I'm going to be like Steve Jobs when I'm his age. Well, you won't be, because by the time you're his age, he'll be older, for example. That's past example for the moment, as Steve Jobs has passed away. But here's the thing, give away your good stuff. So I've built, from personal experience, I've built a stellar reputation with what I do in terms of being a person who helps business owners with their social media, and for the last 5 years, specifically LinkedIn, how to generate leads and sales on LinkedIn, and also around, sales, marketing and mindset kind of things. So one of the things that has built that stellar reputation is by being very generous with my content, generous with my knowledge, generous with my time to a degree, in terms of I don't have unlimited time, but, I have been generous with all of those elements in growing, a great and successful business, and one that has a great reputation in the marketplace. So I encourage you to let go of that, oh, I can't, my competitors will know what's going on, and know what I'm doing. They really won't. They might see the surface level, but they won't necessarily see the strategy behind what you're doing and why you're doing it. And it's really important that you have a strategy. So I'm going to put a caveat here. Don't just give it away willy-nilly without rhyme or reason. Really be conscious about, your strategy in that. So, I don't give away every single element of what I do. I'm very generous with a large part of it, but I don't give away all of it. I do keep a little for my paying clients, and that is still very generous amount, and they are very happy with the results they get. But it is important that you have a very defined strategy for your business. So don't be afraid to share your knowledge. And one of the things that I've learned over the time frame in working with many, many small business owners is that your level of knowledge in your industry is way up here. It's so high. And the things that you take as absolute basics in your industry, to the regular person who doesn't know your industry very well, it's going to be like, wow, really? They're just going to be mind blown with some of the stuff that and take for granted as basic, and that everybody should know that. Well, here's a little thought for you. Not everybody knows it. So share that out with people. For example, one that comes to mind is when I was working with an estate planner, and they were helping me with my wills and my superannuation and insurances and all of that kind of thing. And they told me that if I ran my life insurance through my superannuation, it becomes more tax deductible, and it becomes really great for depreciating on your superannuation. I mean, wow, there's a whole heap of other reasons that I'm not an insurance person or specialist in superannuation. So please don't quote me on that, right? But just to give you a bit of an example, it becomes more tax deductible. And I was like, okay, well, why hasn't somebody told me this before? I know a lot of people in this industry, and yet it's not being shared. So that's an example of what is really basic knowledge for them, But to us, it's like, wow, why hasn't anybody told me this before? So be generous with your knowledge, share it, with people out there in your tribe. They will want more from you, and I promise it won't stop them from coming and buying from you. In fact, it works the opposite. So go share that beautiful knowledge that you have. Just start with the basic stuff that you think, no, surely not anybody wants to know about that. I'll lay odds on it. It'll be aha moments for those that listen. Have a great day.